Hussies, welcome to Thick Girls Guide. And in today's video, I'm so excited for it. So we are gonna try out the Sheglam. These are two of the blushes. So the Sheglam SHEIN makeup here on the channel today. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I've got a bunch of different, I think these are all lipsticks. So lipsticks, we got a contour stick, we got some brushes to try out, little color switcher, and then I have a whole bunch of different, I think I have a face palette, and then I've got a couple different eyeshadow palettes. So we'll swatch those. I'll do a look on my eyes. We'll see how it is. You know, is it trash or is it class? And is it gonna work out? Now, of course, with SHEIN, all of this stuff is super cheap. So that's why I'm interested to see, like, is it good? Is it kind of like ColourPop quality? Or are they gonna shock us again? And is it like too legit to quit, you know? So let's get into the video here. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up and join the Hussy Gang. Y'all, so I feel like I'm like just making my way through the SHEIN site and all its glory. So I tried SHEIN clothing like a few months ago, did the hauls. You guys loved it. I've recently done some more hauls for you. I do have another couple videos coming up with more clothing hauls. Since I was placing the order for the makeup, I was like, let's throw in some clothes. You know, never a bad idea with SHEIN, I feel like. I still have yet to get a hard like miss on a big haul or anything. Yeah, there's a couple misses in there, but overall, like, I've been very impressed with everything. So when I saw they had makeup, I was like, hold the phone. We have to try it. So that's what this video is. I got a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm super excited to see, you know, if it's crap or is it worth it, you know? I will say, in the box, and disregard this mess behind me, I have a bunch of videos to film today. I've been waiting on a whole bunch of stuff to come in. That's why I've kind of been only posting like once a week. But anyway, so when the palettes came in, they're like in a brick of foam. Girl, Sephora doesn't even package like this. Like, if any of this is broken, I will be shocked out of my mind. But it's like big makeup companies and stores don't even package this well. But SHEIN is up in here putting Fort Knox on these palettes, shipping it over, and it's like $5-6. So they're like, it ain't breaking today, UPS/FedEx. Anyway, so I'm gonna unwrap all these because obviously it's probably gonna take me like, you know, 10 hours. And so I have 4 of those, I don't know what I got. I'm gonna have to like, there's 4 palettes, we'll say that. These are a couple of the lipsticks that came in. So super cute packaging, but you can see there is like a wrapping around them. And there was also on the blushes. So I already unwrapped the blushes and that was about it. The brushes, they come out just like a little plastic thing, and then the little net doohickey. But yeah, I mean, overall, and then this is the contour stick, which, by the way, I've never messed around with a contour stick. So, I mean, I guess SHEIN's a hell of a way to start that one out. But we'll see if it's good. We'll see if I look like a damn mess. Who knows? But anyway, so yeah, let me get that all unwrapped. And then I'll show you everything we got. And then we're going to do the try on. Okay, I just have to open one of these on camera for you. So basically there's like this plastic outer layer, right? So I'm cutting, and you can see there's like a separation there. So I'm just like hacking down the middle here. And then it like is like full on like stuck in there. Like, again, this is packaged better. And then there's another plasticky layer on top of that. Like, these are packaged like so well. Like, I will be shocked if any of these are broken. Okay, so got them all out of the package. So there's 4. So I have 2 face palettes, 2 eyeshadow palettes. This is one of the eyeshadow palettes. This is the Centuries eyeshadow palette. So let's dive into that one. I want to see the color story. Okay, and it is your standard kind of cardboard palette packaging. I did not expect anything else. If it was, I would have been even more shocked. That is the color story. So super pretty, super neutral. I'm going to swatch this whole palette because I just want to see how it is. And then it does have the little protective layer with, I think the shade names are on it. What the, oh my God. Oh, it's like stuck to it. Like, what? Okay, so we're gonna put this up here so I know what the shade names are. Okay, all right, so I just pasted that up there. Since it's sticky, you can do that. And then bam, you got the shade names if you need it. Okay, maybe I won't swatch the whole palette because this is a lot. We're gonna have a lot to swatch otherwise, but I'm gonna swatch like a bunch of the mattes and the shimmers and just see how they are. But like, look at the cute like little gold ring around each shade. Like there is big ass brands that don't even do that much with their packaging. So this particular palette was $8. $8. Now that'll all be pointless if it's crap, but already the packaging is actually pretty weighty as well. Okay, so the next one I have here is the Peachy SHEIN Glam 3D Pro Face Palette. So that's the outer packaging. On the back, we have the ingredients, and then everything from SHEIN, or I believe everything from SHEIN is cruelty-free. Not all of it, I don't think any of it is vegan necessarily, but it's cruelty-free. So this is highlighters, and it looks like we have a blush there as well. So super cute. And then the next eyeshadow palette I got here is the Sheglam Splash Bash palette. Love this packaging. Like it's like the little water. It's so cute. And the aqua and the gold. Okay, so that is same thing as the box. Now the shades for this one are on the back. Okay, well that little acetate thing just fell out, but this one is super, super pretty as well. And then it also has this one has the shade names listed there as well under each color. So that's cool. So they do differ a little bit. It does say they have a 12-month lifespan, supposedly. Again, powder products, don't go throwing your stuff out. It does not go bad in the expiration time frame. I feel like they're just required to put one on there. But if it's a cream product, that might be different. And then the last one I got, oh, I just took it out of the packaging, damn it. Okay, let me show you the outer packaging. So this is the Cosmic Crystal 5 color eyeshadow range. I totally thought this was a face palette, by the way. But look at this like frosted box. And then this is the actual like product, which, yeah, I could see how I thought it was a face palette a little bit, but it's an eyeshadow palette, which is, it is cool. Like I love the embossing and the way that they're kind of like in there and all connected. So that is really cool as well. And then this is the back of it, just like a little silver sticker there. So those are the palettes that I got. Then I got this the little color switcher thing, because I only have one and I need one at my desk for when I film, but I also want one like at my vanity when I actually get ready. And this was like $2 or something like that. So again, companies are trying to charge like $20 or more for one of these. Again, they are a sponge in a can. Go to SHEIN. Get it for what it's worth, $2. Now for the brushes, let's take a look. Come out. Okay, so this one, let me see what kind of brush this is. It's kind of like a little, I don't know. Obviously that's going to be synthetic. There's no way. This was $1, by the way, people. $1. Now it does, I mean, the bristles are soft, but I mean, are they going to pull out? I don't have any coming out. I'm trying to yank on it. So I mean, not too bad, but it's not very full. I don't feel like it's like very dense or full or anything like that. It's $1 though, so you know what I mean? Like you're still gonna kind of get what you pay for. It's like, is it worth $1? This next brush comes in some hefty like packaging here. So this one is called the Duo Fiber Powder Brush, and this was $2. Oh, this is how we open it. On the back here, people, on the back. It's child-proofed / Andrea-proofed. Okay, also has a little net thing on there. And then this one is kind of what it looks like here. That actually feels pretty nice. That one is like, that's surprising. Like very soft. I could use it as like I mean, you could use it as an all over powder brush or like a blush brush. For $2? Shut up. Anyway, the next thing that I got here, I got 2 different blushes. They are called the Lightweight Matte Blush, and I got a Insta Flame is one color and Let's Escape is the second. So let's see about these. And I love me some blush, so I hope these are good. But you know what, that component, I'm not even mad at it. That's cute. Little Sheglam in gold. Had a little acetate thing on it, and then that is the color. Overall, super cute. And this is the back of it. Same outer one. On the back has the shade name. And this one, oh, this one has embossing. This one's kind of a brighter pink, but look at that. And you get a mirror. And the mirror's legit. Like, it's not a crappy like one that makes you look all distorted and weird. Okay, next up here is the lipsticks. Now, lipsticks I have not unpackaged, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. Okay, so the first thing that the next thing that I got, I should say, is the Sheglam Color and Sculpt Stick in coffee and gold. So this is the component, and on one end it looks like it's like a highlighter, and on the other end is the contour. I don't really know how are you supposed to use this like together. I mean, that's the highlighty part. This is only $4. Okay, this might be a bad color for me, I don't know, but I mean, maybe once it shears out we're gonna find out. But anyway, they have 4 different shade ranges in this as well. As always, everything is going to be linked down below, what I'm using here and where you can find it on the website. So that was really creamy and it went on very kind of effortlessly. I don't know about this highlighter, but I will probably try this and just see how it goes. These lipsticks. This is the component. This is the box that they come in, and I got 2 of them. So this one is the shade Beach Babe and Heartbeat are the 2 that I got here. I got 4 lipsticks total, but I'm showing you these 2 first. So this one is Beach Babe. So first of all, let me go back. Look how cute this little component is. Like, she is cute. And then this is the shade. Like, super pretty nude. Let me do it on my other hand since I got contour stick. I'll swatch all the lipsticks here. Okay, so that one is Beach Babe. These are the Starlight Velvet lipsticks is what these ones are called. Has a bunch of different shades, $3. And then the second one here, Heartbeat, is a little bit more of a brown color. By the way, it was 114 degrees here yesterday. And of course, this package had to come in And I was like, Jesus, take the wheel. Like, are these lipsticks going to be melted? Thank you, baby Jesus. They were not. But anyway, so that is what is this one called again? Heartbeat. I keep wanting to call it Starlight. It's not. And the next two lipsticks are the Sheglam Matte Allure lipstick. This one is called Chic, but so it's kind of got this black and bronzy kind of box, and it was very weighty. This is the component. It's super heavy. And then the shade on the bottom has the magnetic closure, like the high-end lipsticks. This is the color, so like just a nice nude color. So impressed with this packaging. Like, this is like Huda, Tom Ford status. Like, this is the luxury packaging that you expect from $30, $40 lipsticks, Charlotte Tilbury, etc. When I pulled these out, I was like, jaw to the floor, Jesus, take the wheel. And then this next one is the Retro Rose. Let me pop that up here. And then also, let me zoom in a little bit, see if it'll zoom. But it says Sheglam on there. It's embossed. So super, super luxe packaging for $4. Okay, this one is the Retro Rose. And they have like probably 20 different colors in this one alone. So if you are in the market for some lipstick, and we'll be doing, I did the swatches already, but I will be putting one of those on based on whatever look I do with one of these palettes to see how it wears. And already though, like, SHEIN is in the murder business. Okay, like they are kicking ass and taking names already with their packaging and the way that it came shipped. Like, I am beyond shocked. I hope it performs as well as the way that it looks and it's packaged and all of that. But they definitely have the game on lock with their prices and so far their packaging. So that is already a win. Now the true test, how's it going to go on? You know, how's it actually going to apply? So let me do a few swatches of the palettes and the highlight palette and just toss those up here. And then we will get into the try on. All right, so we're swatching this palette first. And these are the swatches. I went over them about twice. This one went on really smoothly. This one was a little bit chunky. This one I did have to go over more than twice because it's that really light kind of cream color in the corner there. But overall, they have nice shine, good pigmentation. Kind of surprised. I mean, I would definitely use that. Obviously, it's like a bunch of neutrals. I mean, you could probably get away with this one with a highlighter and probably like use a light hand and use those for blushes. So you could probably, and if you have a deeper skin tone, potentially like if you want a shinier kind of bronzer, then you probably could use this as a face palette. I mean, it is meant for the eyes, so it'll be fine on the face. And I did see on their website that it does say that these products are, let me read the caption to you actually. So it says crafted by the same makers as luxury brands, but with the price everyone can get behind. So that's interesting because their packages or their packaging is on point. This, I would say this swatched better than any ColourPop palette I've ever tried. Is it like Pat McGrath? Oh no, by no means. Natasha Denona? Absolutely not. Can this go head to head with like brands like Too Faced and Urban Decay? On as far as swatches, yeah, we'll see about on the eyes though. I don't think I'm gonna do that palette on the eyes, but whichever one we do, that one I think will be the test if it gets patchy or whatnot. Okay, and then I did also swatch the Splash Bash palette. This pink one here is Shell Shocked, so this middle one here. The purple metallic right here is this one. I will say this one is not very pigmented. I did have to go over it a couple times, but it did build up. Then this matte kind of purple here, Lap of Luxury, is this one there. This blue is the matte blue here, deep end. And then the kind of, what do you maybe a chartreuse kind of shimmer, that's the Mermaid Glow. The mattes I did have to build up a little bit, but the shimmers, they're pretty good. They were pretty good. So they weren't one swipe. I had to definitely kind of go over them a couple times, but overall they built up really nicely. So, okay, so next for the Peachy Face Palette, another surprise. This one is a cream. The rest are powders. So the first one here is that cream, kind of bronzier champagne color. Then this one is kind of like a white iridescent with a gold undertone. This one is more of a pale gold, and then this last one is kind of like a peachy kind of iridescent blush. Overall, these went on pretty well. Like, I'm kind of again shocked. The next palette here is the actually, let me swatch these blushes while we're at kind of on a face palette here, and then we'll do that, the Centuries one. So I'm going to swatch this pretty, like, brighter pink blush here. So that's it on my finger. Oh, that's a pretty color. Okay, and then let's do this kind of more cool toned pink. I will wear both of those. All right, so I swatched the majority of this palette. There's only a few shades I didn't end up swatching, but this is the majority of the first row. This is the ink. This is ink. In the Clouds, Sleeping Beauty, that gray one, that gray matte. And then this is the last one on the top row, Fairy Dust. This one here is the Thorn Metallic. And then this one over here is, it's like a duochrome. It's like that burgundy blue shift that everyone and their mom has been doing. That one's called Mystic. Next is also from the second row, I have Dark Horse, the matte kind of burgundy Aphrodite, and then Violet, or Sweet Violet. This one was barely pigmented. I had to go over it a few times. So the mattes, I will say the mattes in this palette definitely, I feel like, might be lacking with pigmentation, but the shimmers are fantastic, and the metallics swatched fantastic as well. Okay, so then this is the matte kind of tan color on the bottom, the Delicate. That one, again, very patchy, had to swatch it a couple times. This one is this, it's called Ivy, but it's like a very bronzy, brassy gold color, metallic. And this one is the very last shade, Blossom, in the palette. So this one, I will say, comes off a lot more rust than it does in the pan. Like, I would not put those two together, that it was going to look like that. But overall, it still swatches really good for all the metallics and the shimmers. The mattes, it'll be interesting to see, because this is the palette I'm going to use for the eyeshadow look. Since it's all neutrals and I am going to do a lot of filming today, I don't want to be looking like crazy. So let's get into the look. Let's see how it performs. Okay, so I do have on my base here. So I used the Fenty Beauty primer, or Pro Filter primer. I've been loving that recently. And then I also have on the Pure Lease Perfect Glow BB Cream. This is the shade Light. So this is like a tinted moisturizer. I've been loving those, especially for the summer. A lighter kind of coverage, but it takes care of like blemishes and redness and all of that. And then I finished up with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop mattifying powder over the top of that to kind of set everything down. What you are interested in. And you can see like the powder didn't like, you can still see some shine. So it's not like drying, which I like. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go in with, oh, and on my eyes, I just did some of the tinted moisturizer. There we go. Okay, so first I'm gonna go in with this color here, which is called Poise. And then I'm gonna deepen up the crease a little bit with the delicate shade. And then if you see me looking down over here, I just have my mirror because I can't see it so much in the viewfinder. Let me try to scooch it in. Okay, so I am going in a little bit. Dang it, I went in with the wrong one. Whatever. Okay. Okay, so I went in with Delicate first, but then I kind of spread it onto both eyes, and now I'm going in back in with Poise. And just gonna do the transition shades here. This is the Morphe M532. Now I am going in with the Morphe M505, and I'm going to go in with this kind of burgundy color, Aphrodite, and then kind of mix it a little bit in the crease to deepen that up with ink. And you can see it's pretty pigmented actually. So even though the swatches weren't that great, seems to be pretty pigmented when you get it on the eye. It did kind of like, I feel like it wasn't getting like right here very well. And it kind of stuck down, that brown did. So it did take a little bit of time to buff it out. And then I did, once I got it to kind of the opacity that I wanted, I went in with this lighter brown color. Just took a little bit of that to kind of like work it in and blend it out a little bit. So it did take a little bit more work to blend out. I will say though, this is 10 times better than any ColourPop palette I've ever had. And y'all know my hatred for ColourPop. Because it doesn't, like, when you blend it, it blends away. And that is not giving me this problem at all. It did stick down a little bit, but I was able to still buff it out, and all of that. So overall, what did I say this palette was? Like $8 or something? For $8? She legit. Too legit to quit. Hi. Anyway, so, all right, let's put on some of these shimmers here. So I'm going to take the Morphe M124. This is like a little paddle brush. I'm going to go in with, I think, In the Clouds, which is this one here, kind of on the lid going towards the inner corner. And then I'm going to finish up with the Fairy Dust on the inner corner back over. And I don't think we're going to do one in the inner corner. Ooh, I might use that. Ew, yes. Okay, hold on. Pulling in another palette. Okay, and then I'm going to take this kind of really bright white one here, and I'm going to do under the brow bone. So I added the shimmers here. So I do feel like at least on this side, I feel like I lost some of the gradient right there. So I went in with the light hand, by the way, because it's a little bit brighter. So you can always add more. Don't get crazy. Lastly, let's end with the highlight palette here, the Peachy Glam. Not going to do that cream one. I've had enough of the cream products today. They wig me out. I always think they're going to be a nightmare. We're going to use this one. This brush is definitely not a highlight brush. I don't know what I would use this for, to be honest. But let's go in with, we're going to go in with this kind of icy one. Okay. She there. Down the bridge of the nose. Look at that. Like, it's not, it is like blinding once you hit the light. This is legit. This is like, it's even more of a sheen in person, and it's not creating texture on the face at all. Let me, like, SHEIN is not playing. I did not expect that from any of this, to be honest. Extremely impressed. Now, let me go do my eyeliner and mascara off camera again, because I didn't get any of that from SHEIN. And then we'll come back. We're going to try out a lip as well. All right, I am back. I did my liner with the, I'm going to continue to call it Tardiest because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Dual-ended liner. One is a liquid, which I did up top, and then I smudged kind of the pencil liner under here a little bit. And then I did my mascara with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And then I don't think I ever mentioned my brows. So my brows are pretty easy. All I have to do is fill them in a little bit because they are a little bit light. So I just use the Iconic London Brow Cushion. This is medium shade. This thing is amazing. Easiest brows, so it's like a little cushion thing. That's kind of like the pigment. Comes with like this little Swiss Army knife thing that has a spoolie on one end, and then like a more precision type of thing here. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I will be buying another one, absolutely, because it's almost gone, but I love it. Okay, so let's go in. Let's go in. Okay, I do like the color a lot. It went on really easily. Now, it is a matte, so you can tell it's a little bit drier. It's already drying down because I'm not a big fan of a matte lip. I am going to hit it with the Jeffree Star gloss. This one is, good God, that's small writing, Diamond Juice. So I'm just going to hit a little bit of that to give her some sheen. Okay. All right, and so this is the finished look. Overall, I am astonished by this makeup because I don't like typical like drugstore makeup. I find it frustrating, lacking pigment, powdery, doesn't usually blend out very well. So I tend to stick to my higher end brands like Pat McGrath, Natasha Denona, some kind of mediocre brands, or like, I guess not mediocre, but mid-range brands like Too Faced, stuff like that. Y'all, this is, do not sleep on Sheglam. Do not. Do yourself a favor, hit that website, because it is so good for the price. Incredibly good for the price. I'm just like, I'm so astonished right now at like how cheap everything was. Like the palettes were, I think the most expensive was $8. The rest of them were like $4 to $6. The lipsticks were $3 and $4. The brushes were a couple bucks. The brushes I could do without, I will say that. The brushes are like, this one's not bad, but like this one, I mean, I'll probably never use again, to be honest, but it was $1, so who cares? But this one's actually decent, so I will probably keep that one and use it again. Yeah, still, especially like, yeah, oh my God. Like I am so shocked. Like it is ridiculous how good this stuff is for $3 and $4. Go try this stuff out. It is phenomenal, and you can get a whole bunch of things for a much lower price than you can anywhere else. Yeah, so comment down below if you have tried it out, how you liked it, if you didn't like it, all of that. I want to know if you're planning to try it out now. All right, so we will see you next time in the next video. Bye, guys.